Hi, it's Professor Brown, and this is just a quick video on the one less rule, commas in a series. Now, this is for those who live in the United States or are writing for the US, where we use the Oxford comma. So if you live in Canada, South Africa, Australia, the UK, and you do not use the Oxford comma, this rule is not for you. But if you're writing for the US or live in the US, this is the one less rule. If we have 3 items in a series, we use for the number of commas, 1 less, 2 commas. If we have 4 items in our series, our list, we use 3 commas, 1 less. If we have 5 items in our series in our sentence, we use 1 less, 4 commas. And remember, the comma always comes before the last and, or, but, for, nor, yet, so, the little words, right? The conjunctions. Okay, so that's our rule for the United States. Again, if you are writing for overseas or you live overseas, doesn't apply. And remember from class, if you are writing for journalism and you're using the Associated Press as your style guide, you also do not use the Oxford comma. But for everything else, all the other style guides say that it is preferred to use the Oxford comma now, especially since we had some court cases that said that the Oxford comma was needed for clarity. Those kinds of things that are happening in the last 10 years or so have pushed us toward using the Oxford comma. Your parents may have grown up with the idea that it was optional. If you come from the East Coast in the United States, you may not have learned to use the Oxford comma because there was a geographical group over there that did not use the Oxford comma as much. However, tell your parents that now it is much more necessary and expected to use the Oxford comma. So we use the one less rule. Remember that. One less rule. 3 items, 2 commas. 4 items, 1 less. 3 commas. 5 items, 1 less. 4 commas. I'll see you in the next video.